Incoming customer detected.
Keep your eyes open, boys.
We need to have a serious talk!
Hello, my fellow Wastelanders. Welcome back once again to Fallout 76. This is Blind Gamer Plays. My name is Ira, and I hope that you guys are having a good day. Today, we are going to be testing out a little bit of something different. We're going to be doing a Furious lever-action rifle and see what it can do. The amount of damage that I'm doing right now with it is 191 per shot while I'm in bloodied mode. And of course, the Furious effect will kick in when we get to fighting, but this one does have a faster fire rate and +1 on the agility. I do have it set up to be doing about as much damage as I can pump out per shot with a lever action rifle that isn't bloodied and so on and so forth. I do think this one might do pretty well. We'll have to experiment around and see, but I have not used this one before. So we'll see once we get there. The build that I'm using is sort of your standard sniper style build. There are some quality of life things in here, but yeah, we're getting about as much damage as we can get out of it. Tank killer is active and so on and so forth. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know. I think it'll do well, but we'll have to see once we're done. Okay, so we are over here with the super mutants at West Tech, and we'll see what we can do. For a long time, I used a sniper build. I was not a commando style person, but yeah, we'll see as we go. The faster fire rate on something like this is really nice. I will admit that. So we're getting about 200 or so. Am I seeing that right? About 200 or so per shot.
I am tired of this place.
I am tired of this place too. 500 after the follow through kicks in. That's pretty good. So it's not quite one-shotting them. Not quite. It's almost there, but it's not quite.
Never mind.
Ooh, 1,000 damage. Okay. Can't believe I missed that one. So of course, when you get the critical in, that's doing the severe damage. So I'm not disappointed with it. It's definitely pumping out a lot of really nice damage. This is, I think, a pretty effective weapon overall. But of course, when you're doing the single shot weapons, the main thing that you want to look for is the kill time. Because with the faster fire ring weapons, the spray and pray factor is definitely there, you know? With the single shots, it's more of a matter of you gotta make sure that you're killing them quickly. And of course, I missed a bunch of shots there, but I think it was because his head was turned. So there you go. Like one shot once adrenaline has kicked in. And I'm not sure if I used a crit there or not. 3 shots. I think that was one shot on the hound there. And yeah, 2 shots on the turret. Okay, so let's move to Swan. We'll see what it can do against something that's bigger and a little bit beefier. Okay, so coming up to Swan's front door, we'll knock on his. 407 damage with the one shot there. So the next shot with the Furious active. 335, 540. 550, 60, back to 360, 30, there we go. So almost 600 damage per shot by the time that everything was said and done on Swan there. All right, let's move on to the Scorch Beast. Let's see what it can do there. Okay, Scorch Beast Central, here we are. We'll get a little bit of adrenaline going. 700 damage to a headshot there. That was with a crit active, I think. If we can get a hit in, that'd be good. There we go. Get their attention. Is that a legendary? Yeah, that's a legendary. Okay, so we'll see how it does against a legendary. And of course, she doesn't really want to come say hi to me. And take care of the yard trash here, just to get him out of the way. Still in caution mode. Okay, there we go. She's landing. Let's get those headshots in. There we go. Alright. So let's go see what this can do against the ghouls. Okay. Paradise Hotel awaits. I don't usually do the ghouls, but I thought with a weapon that's like this, where we do get a lot more damage one-shot wise, we'll see how this thing can do with these. So, not sure. I'm assuming it's going to be pretty effective, you know, but yeah. So this kind of weapon is where, or this kind of place is where this type of a weapon can really shine, because these guys have the lower health, you know, lower damage resistance overall, and so something like this where you can get that, you know, one shot sort of effect. Obviously, a weapon like this is going to shine, right? But obviously, too, the Furious effect is literally useless. So the whole point of the legendary being what it is, you know, it's ineffective. It's completely ineffective. And if we can hit every shot, that would be nice. That would be nice. And I mean, even regardless of crit, no crit, this is still one shot only. So that's again to be expected. Okay, so I got the bigger guy here. Yep. Again, kind of the risk you take when you're running bloodied. I wasn't sure if he spotted me. I assumed he did, but I wasn't sure. And if that ghoul over there could quit with the ringing thing, that'd be nice. Yes, thank you very much. Okay. So we'll go take care of the rest of them. Now, had I been full ammo, that probably wouldn't have happened. I probably would have been able to get that guy killed off before he was able to take me out. But, you know, it happens. Yeah, sure, we'll take your goodies. In compensation. Did I leave anything behind? I don't think so. Nah. Okay. We'll go take out these guys over here in the pro shop. Of course, the main reason to do a crit on these guys is to make sure that you do hit them every time. That's where it's useful. Door got in the way there. Okay. Okay, well, we'll see how this does on the Mirelurks and go from here. Okay, Mirelurk City. We get the joy of trying to deal with the kings and stuff, and of course there's a little bit of lag going on, I think. Go figure. Yeah, I see it. Kicked it, and then it kicked it away. Alright. See if I can get any of them to spawn. Sometimes this happens when you're on the private servers or public. It doesn't matter. They'll probably just pop into existence as soon as it decides to catch up. Yeah. Now we got them start. And as long as we can remain in caution, we're okay. Okay. Cleared out the yard trash. Let's see if we can get the queen's attention here. And I'm out of... Well, shoot. I am out of grenades. Go figure. So we're not going to be able to get her attention today. But you guys can see that a weapon that's like this, it is pretty effective. But it kind of is situational. So the situation is if you are dealing with things that are very easy to kill, that either have low hit points or that are low armor, that kind of thing, lower tier, I guess is the best way to put it, then a weapon that's like this with Furious, you're getting nothing out of the legendary affix on it. If it is a bigger target, like say the Scorch Beasts or the Mirelurk Queen and such, that's where the Furious effect comes into play. So the question is, like you saw dealing with the super mutants, I had to two-shot them for the most part. With the damage that I was doing basically got them down to almost dead, but not dead. And then having to fire that other bullet. A weapon that's like this, where the Furious effect is in place, you may as well not be using Furious. You may as well just be using a regular lever action rifle. So Furious really only comes into play when you're dealing with the big targets. And is Furious worthwhile using against those bigger targets when you're using a weapon that is higher damage per shot? Again, I don't honestly think so. I think Furious is better on weapons that do a smaller amount of damage per shot but fire faster. So such as a fixer, for instance, or the heavy weapons, you know, like miniguns and that kind of thing. That's where I think it really starts to shine. But when you're using it against, or when you're using it on a weapon that's like a lever action or a Gauss rifle or something like that, where it's higher front load damage, you get a little bit less bang per buck, I guess you could say, at least to me. But I'd love to know what you guys think. What are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. If you liked this video, hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. I come out with new things every day for you guys, and I'd love to have you all participate in this little community that I'm making here. So, in the meantime, I hope that you guys have a great day. Keep safe out there, have fun, and thanks so much as always for being here. We'll talk to you again later. Stupid little rats everywhere. Hello, Rose.
I saw you taking a little detour out there to talk to that overseer of yours.
This land is his land, and none else are welcome.
Enemy sighted! Guys, they're here!
Okay. Oh, I don't know. Where'd you come from?